Greetings guys, Irish here. I just thought I would just do a follow-up video on the whole Raspberry Pi and where I sit with my Gen 2. So the last few updates with Gen 2, I've been noticing some performance issues. Um, a lot of the bigger updates like GCC and the likes of that, some like major system um, applications took a lot longer than normal, even though a lot of my make.conf was correct. It would error out because I would keep either losing connection or losing memory, and I did not have a swap file. So it to me, I'm surprised I actually lasted about 9 months on Gen 2 with this laptop that I'm on right now. So I decided to put Arch Linux back on, but I did a little differently. I followed Meshi's guide, a video guide on how to do EFI, Lux, and LVM on Arch Linux. Now, I'll put a link to his video down below. He explains it very well, and he actually does it live as he's doing it. So if he runs into any issues, you see that, and he explains a lot more. I can put VirtualBox on here and do a video on how to do it with Grub because in his video he does it with System Boot, which I actually do have on here, but I recently discovered a way to do it with Grub, so I can make a video on how to set up a encrypted Arch Linux like the way that I have it here. And then the second thing, my last video was my Raspberry Pi. So I did install it and I got everything up and running. I moved from my Raspbian over to the Pi itself. So, um, and I was running into errors stating that it was a specific user from the Raspbian, which by default is Pi. Um, and it could not find the user, and there was no way for me inside the configuration file, at least as far as I could see, um, that there was no way for me to put the alarm, which is the default user in the Arch Linux ARM architecture, and switch the users and figure it that way. So I just created a new user, called it Pi, and everything actually works. So as you can see, I'm still using my Raspberry Pi for my ZNC. Hopefully with it, I can actually expand more out with it. Maybe make it a RetroPie or make it my own like home server, uh, like a hack together NAS box. But we'll see in the future. Again, it is first generation, so it is limited on what it can do. So maybe I'll get a Pi 3. So, but I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on since I haven't made a video in like over a week. So, I do plan on putting Gentoo on my desktop computer, which I got from a friend who created his own. So it's got like an i5 with processor with 16 gigabytes of memory, so it should be able to handle Gentoo. So hopefully in the next before the end of the month, I should have that installed. Uh, and I'm planning on actually putting it on a separate hard drive than Windows since he has it there. And I do game on the Windows. I don't feel like touching it since it's only like 250 gigabytes. So I'm going to get my old hard drive, wipe that, and put Gentoo on it, and then I can switch between the two in my BIOS. And granted, it's a pain in the ass, but you know, I rather not separate or try to partition like 100 gigs or yeah, 100 gigabytes hard drive with Gen 2 and Windows, so I'm just going to do it on a separate thing. But I do plan on making more Gen 2 videos, and actually in my next video, which I might put out tonight also, I found a way, there was an article that I posted in the Google Plus Arch community, and you can actually turn deb files into Arch Linux packages. So I'm actually going to demonstrate that in my next video just to see um, if it works and just to show it to you guys. And if you guys have any requests on videos, please put them down in the description below. I'm also planning on maybe moving over to a desktop environment, so give me suggestions which ones you would like to see or have me review or something like that. I do want to try to get back into the reviewing part of like window managers or desktop environments. So please let me know which ones you would like to see, and hopefully you guys have a good night, and thanks for watching.